What's up, YouTube? Happy to have you here today. I just want to make a short little video as I'm starting to pack up some gear and stuff for our travels. We'll be leaving here pretty soon. And as I pack up, I wanted to share with you guys some of our equipment and gear that we use. I had a few questions about it, so I wanted to jump right into it. Today I'm filming this on my iPhone 6s instead of my camera because I wanted to put it into the video of all of our equipment back here. Mostly this is just my equipment. I end up carrying a lot of equipment, probably a lot more than I need, but yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, to start out, what I mainly shoot on, like I would say 99% of the time, is my Panasonic Lumix G85. It's a fantastic little camera. I think that it costs about $1,000 US, and that came with this lens, which I love this lens. It's a perfect like kit lens. I wish all kit lenses were as good as this one, but unfortunately they're not. Also, eventually I'm gonna upgrade to a better lens, but to start out, this is what everything is shot on in our videos. Like seriously, 99% of it, we are using this. I have this hood that I brought with me, but I end up not using it very much because it's so big that with the stabilizer in the G85, it sometimes like catches the corner of it, and I don't know, it's kind of annoying. So I don't use this as much as I did before, and I just put this hood on there that came with the kit. The GorillaPod, I'm using this all the time. It's great for getting a little bit more reach on the camera, also for stabilizing, and when you're taking time lapses, you can set that thing up anywhere. Next up, let's move here to this little light I bought. It's a Neewer light, and I think it cost me like 30 bucks or something. And this thing's incredible. Look at this. It is so freaking bright. It's great for, here, let's show you. Like it lights up my face like a lot. And I kind of have to squint. If I look straight at it, it's pretty intense. Anyway, this light is pretty fantastic. I bought an extra battery for it and battery pack. You can also use AA's, but this is an awesome light. Let's see, I've also got a bunch of little micro SD cards. I tend to get the micro ones because I can use them both in my camera and in the drone over there. Let's see, we've got some filters for, I'm not gonna take them out. Got some filters for the lens. I don't really use any of them. The only one I use is the UV protector. And mostly I use that basically as a lens cap so that I never scratch up the actual glass on the lens. Okay, a bunch of extra batteries, chargers for all the batteries so I can charge multiple at the same time, iPhone charger, a little pocket juice charger, which also my drone batteries, those charge anything with a USB cable with that little adapter on it, and that is incredible. That is a great travel tool right there. Okay, this is a little converter that I bought so I can plug anything in anywhere. And the best part about it is it has 4 USB ports, so that's pretty awesome. It also has an adapter to go more places than just Europe. We've got a bunch of other little Europe adapters, which have come in handy to just have around the house. Hard drive, we have 3 terabytes here. The 1 terabyte one is from our travels last year, and then I bought a 2 terabyte for this year. I tend to not shoot much in 4K because it takes up so much space, and I only have this to work with right now. Plus, I need to update this computer. It doesn't process 4K that well. But I would say of all of this, the computer may have been the best investment. Like, I've had this thing since 2013, so it's more than 4 years old and just still going strong. Obviously, like as new tech comes out, like 4K video, it's harder for it to process it. It still can do it, but it's a lot slower. But in general, this thing is still pretty great, and I've put it through the ringer. You can see there's like some little dings and stuff in it, just because I don't protect it like I should. One of these days I'm gonna have to upgrade it. I've got some fairy lights, which we haven't really used much yet, but I really want to. This thing, this is the Rode Video Micro. Fantastic little microphone. My only problem is this thing broke on me. It sucks, because then it like rattles, and it still does a little bit. Oops. It still rattles a little bit, but less now than it did, because I like glued it and melted it and taped it and did everything I could. So Rode, if you see this, I'd love a new microphone. You could be the first sponsor of these videos. Anyway, this is a good microphone. I think it's like 60 bucks, and it upgraded or enhanced our videos tenfold. Good investment. Okay, moving on. Let's move over here. So we've got a little power strip that comes in handy just having around the house. This little neoprene pack, I put lots of stuff in there just to protect it whenever we're traveling around. This is my backpack that I use. It is I guess you could call it a tactical backpack. I found it online for like 50 bucks, and I love it. It's a great bag. Okay, moving up. So the drone, which if you've been watching our videos, we've finally been able to fly this in Portugal. We're actually going tomorrow to shoot a bunch of video with the drone and with the camera. That's why I'm taking all this out and charging everything up today, is because we're going out tomorrow and shooting a bunch. So drone, we've got 2 extra batteries. We've got this little charger thing on there, USB charger. So I can use this as a battery pack, which is fantastic because it charges a phone like, I don't know, 6-7 times. I've got a bunch of extra props for the drone. I have 6 extra pairs, and I actually need to replace these ones because they've been on there since the beginning, and I've noticed a little bit of like video wobble, and I think that it might have to do with some kind of vibration because those aren't perfect anymore. We've got charger for the drone batteries, and this little guy, which allows me to charge at least 3, because I have 3 batteries, but maybe 4 extra batteries. You plug in your charger right there, and then it just amplifies the power out. And it only charges one at a time, so if you plug all 3 in, it'll charge one up completely so you can use it and then move on to the next one, and you can rotate through batteries. One thing I wish I would have brought on this trip, but I didn't, was the car charger for the drone. That has it's going to be a pain as we travel more, especially we'll be in Iceland and Mexico coming up, and I wish we would have a car charger to be able to charge the drone batteries in the car. But anyway, got this pack as well. Mostly all of this stuff came with the DJI MAVIC Pro Flymore kit. So this is the MAVIC Pro, that's the drone we use. Obviously the remote for the drone. Fantastic drone, I highly recommend it. It's definitely an upgrade from the Spark, and it's the most compact travel drone, best quality you can get. Love this thing, it's awesome. And then lastly, but definitely not worstly, is this camera that our buddy Luis gave to us, film camera. I'm still learning, but I've been able to take some photos here, and I'm excited to get them developed when we get back to the States. Excited to see if any of them actually come out, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying, but we'll see if any of those come out. I think they'll be really cool. So that is everything that we take with us. If you have any questions about any of it, if I forgot anything, just comment below. Let me know. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I just want to do this real quick. I don't even know if I'm gonna like edit anything out of this. It'll probably just be a really, really basic and raw video, but I think it's kind of cool to show what gear I use. I love seeing other people's gear that they use. So if you have a video where you share your gear or want to make a video of that and share the link with me, that'd be great. Just send me a message or a comment below. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Love to have you along for the journey. We're excited because we're traveling a lot in the coming days and weeks. Just a little update. I don't know if I've told the vlog yet, but we are going from Portimão, Portugal. We're going to Lisbon for 5 days. We'll be in Lisbon, just kind of wandering around, seeing the city before our flight leaves from Lisbon to Naples, Italy. We'll be in Naples for 2 days, then we take a train to Rome. We'll be in Rome for 2 days, and then we take a flight to Edinburgh, Scotland, and we're seriously there for like 10 hours. So I rented a car and we're just gonna go and see as much as we can. Excited to see the cliffs and castles. If you know of any place good around Edinburgh, Scotland, that has some awesome like sea cliffs with some maybe old castles and stuff, let me know. Then from Scotland that night, we're gonna hop on a plane to Iceland. I believe the town's called Reykjavik. I can't pronounce Icelandic, but I think it's Reykjavik. And then we're renting a car and we're driving around for a few days, heading down to, I can't actually remember the name of the town. Vic. We're heading down to Vic. And we'll be going to a couple other towns while we're down there as well. And then we hop on a plane and go to Mexico for 2 weeks. We're meeting Kaylee's family there, which should be super exciting. And then we're going to Oakland, California for our boy Avery's wedding to his fiance Alex. And then we're coming home, I guess. Utah. I think we've decided that Utah is the place where we're gonna head. We talked about maybe doing Oregon, but right now I think we just have the most opportunities in Utah for employment and people we know in a plethora of industries. We like Salt Lake, we love the mountains there, and Kaylee's got a lot of family around there, so I think we're gonna stick with Utah for now. Anyway, super excited to share all of this upcoming stuff with you. Stay tuned, make sure you subscribe so you can be along for the journey, and we'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.